Thank you, precious. I appreciate that. Well, I'm Pamela Henkel, and I'm so excited to be here today. It is truly an honor. Mr. Les Brown, Mr. John Tallarico, your amazing team, thank you for this opportunity. Ladies, good morning. Good afternoon. It is time for you to arise and build. Now, I would like you to put 2 words in the chat box for me. The first one, arise. And this is a powerful word. It means to emerge out of a problem and into an opportunity. Another definition reads, it is the place we ascend to. Oh, I love it. We are emerging and ascending this morning. Now, the second word, build. Build means to create or construct, but it also means to fortify and establish. Ladies, it is time for you to ascend to the place that has been established just for you. Ooh, and I believe it. And I believe in you. So let's charge the atmosphere together and shout, believe. Come on, believe. Awesome. Now listen to these statistics. In a COVID world about women, 70% of the healthcare workers globally, women, and half of the doctors. 95% of the long-term caregivers, women. This means that women in a COVID world have risen to the front lines. We applaud them and we say thank you. Indeed, women are arising everywhere. Now, in my nation, the good old US of A, for the first time, we have a woman as a vice president. It is time, ladies, to arise and build. Now, here's a little bit about my ascending story. I am a lead pastor and an inspirational speaker and a success coach. I absolutely love what I do, but it has not always been this way. Decades ago, when I began my journey, I faced so many obstacles. My leadership and my talents were just overlooked because I am a woman and because of the color of my hair. Important people would tell me, women can't do this and women can't do that. Most of these important people were men. A key moment for me in my life was when one of those important people looked me in the eyes and said, Pamela, you are a joke to the faith community. Why don't you just go home? I was devastated. I did not want to be a joke. And I almost quit. I did. But then one night, while giving our daughter her midnight bottle, I had what I call an epiphany moment. These words came up in me like a thunderbolt. The purpose that God has, God's purpose, never changes, even if the plan does. Wow. I made a quality decision in that moment that I was going to build my purpose by design and I would ascend to my place, no matter what the challenges were or what anyone said. Now, I would like to quote Dr. Mae Jemison, the first African-American female astronaut. She said, never be limited by other people's limiting imaginations. I love that quote. And in that moment, that night, I released myself from limitations. And do you know what? You can do that same thing today. You have a purpose by design. And remember, the purpose never changes, even if the plan does. It is time to arise and build. Now, I would like to reference a master builder from history for a moment. His name is Nehemiah, and you can find him in the Old Testament. Nehemiah had been commissioned to rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. So he gathered a team and they went to work. But here's the thing. All they had to rebuild those walls was rubble and ruin and a dream, which was more than enough. So they went to work. But they were constantly mocked. You can't build a wall out of garbage. That wall is going to be weak. Little animals will run across it and knock it to the ground. This is what was said to the master builder. But the scripture does not tell us that Nehemiah packed up his team and went home, or that the wall was weak. In fact, it says the opposite. It says the wall was strong and that their work was accelerated, that they were given a mind to work and strong hands. Ladies, so have you. You have been given a mind to work. This means to build. Are you ready? It's time for you to go build your wall. Go build your online business. Go build your team. Go build your email list. Go build that wall of inspiration, transform lives, and help as many as you can. Now, you also have been given strong hands. That means they are equipped to do whatever is needed. Whether that is a new computer system that you need to learn, write a book, or paint a wall, you can do it. Now, do you remember Nehemiah? What did he have in his hands to build a wall? Rubble and ruin. But that was more than enough. Ladies, what is in your hands this morning? Stop comparing yourself to others and don't look at what you do not have. What you have is more than enough. Now step out in faith, don't be afraid, and just go for it. Finally, Nehemiah. He was bombarded constantly with problems, and they were created just to stop him from building. But do you know what Nehemiah said to his accusers and his problems? You might want to write this one down. He said, I am doing a great work, and I will not come down. In essence, he was saying, I believe what I'm doing is great. It is my purpose, and I will not stop no matter what. This is the mindset that we must have. Ladies, it is your time. Arise and build. Yeah. Put your mind to higher things. Use what is in your strong hands. Decide what it is that you're going to do and have the audacity to run after it. And as Les Brown, my mentor, says, it is not over until you win. Thank you. I am Pamela Henkel.